Congratulations, you decided to build a home. And this is also where the overwhelming feeling starts, because once you're in the office of the builder, they are going to present to you so many contract documents and disclosures, it makes your head spin. And during that time, there's a good chance they're going to ask you about your low voltage plan, your electrical plan, and who has a head for that when you're thinking about all these other things. And when you look at that electrical plan, don't think that the builder knows what is necessary, what you need. Just ask your builder to get an electrical, a low voltage layout, and a few other black line layouts of the house that you can write on and make marks on. Go home, tell the builder you're going to need a few extra days for that. Nothing needs to be done right then and there, because if you build a dirt start, you have time to get this all figured out. So go home, sit down, grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and look at your plan. And doing it this way gives you a little bit more distance, allows you to collect your thoughts, and you avoid having to have an electrician come back to your house after you closed and moved all your items into the house and then start tearing up walls. That will cost you time and money, and probably also some aggravation because you're upset that you didn't do it when you started building the house. So now that you're looking at your floor plan, think of how you are going to use each of the rooms. Are you really going to use this as a dining room, or are you going to use it as an office, a playroom, or maybe even a game room? You know, outlets that you need for that is going to be different than if you just had an office in there or a bedroom. How are you going to use each of the rooms in the house? You can go a step further and think about how you would want to place your furniture in here so that you know where you want extra plugs, or how you want plugs placed. You know, the builder is giving you an inclusions list, and sometimes I almost wish they would give my buyers also a non-inclusions list, because you just don't know what you need. I, as a realtor, can come in and help you with as much as possible, but there are always one or two things that are so personal to you. I had a builder that only included 3 recessed lights in the kitchen. Personally, I did not think that was enough, and of course I said something. The buyers agreed with me. The kitchen was about as big as this kitchen here, and it would definitely not provide enough overhead lighting for that kitchen. Another builder had capped lights here. They didn't include the pendant lighting. You'd have to install that yourself. But yeah, is that what you want the builder to do right away? Again, it all comes at a cost. It might be cheaper to do that yourself, but it's all a choice. Yeah, that's when you look at the inclusions list and look at what is in the house. And when you consider everything that you would like to have the builder install, and here are a couple things to remember that might not be included. So one of the things is a fridge. Most of the time, a fridge will not be included. You can have the builder put one in. You just purchase one through the builder. Just remember that there is a upcharge for that. You can just leave it and order one yourself and have it delivered the day of or the day after closing. Little food for thought. We've had a lot of delays. That could be a factor in actually having this delivered at the day of closing. The other thing that is most likely not included in your purchase price is an AC. If you choose to not have an AC installed, then I recommend that you just have a pre-wire put in by the builder. It'll be much cheaper. It might run you about $750 to $1,000 versus the actual AC for $5,000 and more. Have them pre-wire it. That way, all you have to do is just drop in the air conditioner and be done with it. So I just came from another builder that actually does not include ceiling lights. So you can get them pre-wired and they're capped, but no ceiling lights. When you talk to the builder, again, be very clear on what you're getting. And as you're walking through the builder's model home, look at the small areas in the house. It could be the breakfast nook, it could be the drop zone right next to the garage, or any really smaller areas. How are they lit and how much light do you need in those rooms? Is what they have available enough to you?